Good morning, Yankee fans. How's everybody doing? I know from last night, we are now, I'm sure we're settled. We're a little bit better now, thank God. New day brings new hope to everyone. So, we'll discuss it. We do have Jonathan, the master of information, who I'm going to bring up in a minute or so, here with us. If you one new thing with the show, if you look on the bottom of the screen scrolling, these are all the people to please say hello to and a thank you to our staff. These are the people that contribute one way or another to our show. And of course, I could never leave out you, the fans. You're the most important part. So this will give you an idea of the people that are rah-rahing us and helping us to new heights. So I want to give a shout out before we go to the meat and potatoes with the Yankees. Hey, Charles, good morning. Lou, good morning to you. Just to name a few in the chat. In our email, we have Bob Rizzo. How you doing? We have Jeff. How are you? How's everything? Sophia from Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn. How you doing? Thank you for that very, very nice comment. And I am so sorry. I want to give a shout out to your friend that is not feeling well. We're going to pray for her. We'll give her a St. Anthony shout out. And let's hope that everything is better with her. We want everybody smiling here. And so give a shout out to and a big hug from NY Yankee Mania. And please keep listening and let everybody know in Brooklyn, my old stopping grounds, that we're alive and well. And not only do we talk Yankees, we talk a lot of different things. So shout out to everybody in the chat. And Charles, good morning. Lou, good morning. We're going to bring up Jonathan right now, and let's get to some Yankee news. Good morning, Jonathan. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing well.
Cool.
Typical Saturday morning, just what you want to do. Wake up at 7 o'clock and getting ready to be on a computer.
Well, it's more than that. You're servicing a lot of wonderful people that get up and listen to us.
Thank you.
And watch
anyway,
us.
the news of the day for the Yankees, it says prior to today's game, they returned Yelly Dos Santos from the 15-day IL and acted Ryan McMahon to the active roster.
Okay,
so the Yankees got a pitcher, De Los Santos, and they put McMahon on the roster.
Okay, so that's a start. They also brought down Vivas last night, right?
Vivas.
And who else?
Well, it was last night. I have to go.
Okay, all right. Well,
I have to go back and look.
All right. Well, let's talk a little bit about the game. It was another disappointing game. Will Warren started out okay, and then the old habits of bad errors, bad everything. Your impressions of the game?
Well, the bullpen didn't help, and especially I was surprised of Goldschmidt. His defense yesterday was terrible. Efros was the other one.
Efros, yeah, he was terrible. He needs to go down there, and he may never come back again.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Efros is gonna come up. They may just either try to add him to a trade or just drop him.
Right. Again, if the Yankees, except for one time yesterday, if they only score when it's a home run, and it's getting a little bit ridiculous. Yeah. It really is.
That is the big problem that has happened with baseball especially in the last 25 years. They seem to favor the home runs and not enough with just put the ball in play, hit with runners in scoring position. Yes, I understand. Seeing a home run is nice. It's better the thing that's better is seeing a win at the end of the game.
Right.
If you
Oh,
cannot hit with runners in scoring position, you're not going to win most of your games.
well, the problem with this team is it's one-dimensional, as we all know. Tying to I am tired of defending each and every person, every player on the Yankees. It's about time some accountability has to take precedence. And, maybe Boone may not want to say it in front of the media and everything, but he should really, really have an incredible talk with this team. Are you men or are you mice? I mean, come on with this. Everything, they shoot for the fences. If they don't hit a home run, they're not going to score. How do you think that's going to fare in the playoffs?
A big problem with this team is that at least three of the major bullpen arms are out, or have been out most of the year. Leiter's out, Cruz is out, and they have others. They have Cousins has been hurt all year. You know,
Yeah, I know. I agree. Jake, good morning. How you doing? Charles, I heard that they're trying to get Willie Castro as an extra bat and backup in the infield.
maybe.
Yes, that's 100% true. We are hearing that, Charles. But again, that's a guy that we could definitely use because he does situational hitting. But the most important right now is they've got to do something with that bullpen. That bullpen is ridiculous right now. It is out of whack.
I would get an arm and I would drop Loizaga. Loizaga is a wasted spot on this team ever since he came back from the injury. I don't know what happened. Either he came back too fast or he just didn't heal right.
Jake says, Joe, I honestly think it's the bullpen more than anything. Yeah, because we have a lead, and then it's just gone. All right, last night Warren gave up the 2-run homer to tie the game. Then the Yankees took the lead, and they came back and tied it. I mean, it's like it takes the Yankees innings and innings to take a lead, and then the next inning, 1, 2, 3, boom, they're losing. I mean, are you serious or what? I mean, I come on already. What is happening to this team? Okay.
No, I don't know what. I don't really know what they can do to fix this team. I mean, I know there's been a lot of talk about trading outfielders because we have so many outfielders. But honestly, if I would have to choose, I would choose trading Dominguez over Jones.
Oh, yeah. If it came down to one of them, Jonathan, I totally agree with you. Well, Boone uses the bullpen too much because our pitchers don't go far in games. And that's true.
Well, remember, we're missing three of our top starting pitchers. Cole has been out for the year. Heel has been out the rest of the year, and Schmidt is out for the year. So whenever it will be very helpful when Heel gets back, but who knows when that's going to happen? I'm hoping it can happen as soon as next week, but we don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, they have to make moves.
Well, if Heel comes back next week, that will be a very big help. But I think the Yankees will have him start one more time, just to, that's the way baseball is. And after that, after his next start, he will be activated on the 26-man roster.
Okay. Just in case with the late games last night, everyone, I just want to give you a fast recap. So last night, the Marlins beat the Brewers 5-1. The Diamondbacks beat the Pirates 1-0, final in 11. The Rockies beat the Orioles 6-5. Of course, we know the Yankees lost to the Phillies 12-5. The Blue Jays just keep on rocking, 6-2 over the Tigers. What on earth happened to the Tigers? The Dodgers beat the Red Sox 5-2 in Fenway. The Reds beat the Rays 7-2. The Cardinals shut out the Padres 3-0. The White Sox all over the Cubs 12-5. The Texas Rangers 8, the Braves 3. The Athletics, crazy score, beat the Astros 15-3. The Twins beat the Nationals 1-0.
The
What was
rookie Kurtz had some game yesterday on the A's.
Yes, he had four home runs. No, you're right. The Mets all over the Giants 8-1. The Angels beat the Mariners 3-2, final in 10. And lastly, the Guardians and Kansas City were postponed. So that is your scoreboard update, everyone. Today, the Yankees are the first game on the scoreboard, and it's going to be Suarez against Stroman. On paper, it does not look good for us today at all. Good morning, Ali. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hey, good morning, everyone. The Yankees continue to play bad defense, and bullpen still is horrible. You have Yankee players that can't find the ball. It's embarrassing.
Well, I think that's exactly why they traded for McMahon, to help the defense.
Well, it didn't help last night.
Well, did McMahon play? No.
No, but it wasn't the third base that was our problem. Goldschmidt threw the ball like he forgot how to throw the ball. I mean, they were all over the place. I mean, what is it? If you don't want to play for Boone, then just say so. But it's getting really embarrassing. And for Yankee fans, they're paying thousands and thousands of dollars to go to these games.
Yeah.
And what's happening? It's a total it really is like the Bad News Bears and the Disney characters coming out. When is it going to change? That's all we hear. We're getting close. We're getting close. We're getting close. I don't see you getting close. I see you guys getting worse.
It's going to change when you see it on the field. Until that happens, it's not going to change.
I mean, Jonathan, it doesn't matter when, where, and how. Right now, anybody could beat this team. It's a total joke, a $300 million waste of a team right now. I'm sorry to say.
Well, hopefully, as I said, they can pull it around together.
Well, Lou says August will change. But Lou, by the time it'll change, we're going to be 10 games out? So little by little, let's forget about first place. Just get into the playoffs at this point.
This might be this. If the Yankees, assuming the Yankees miss the playoff or barely get in, this could be the worst season for a first place team since the '78 Red Sox when the Yankees won the division after being down 14 games.
Yeah. The Yankees were down 14 and a half games on July 22nd, 1978.
So if the Yankees miss the playoffs, this will be the worst season since that season for the Red Sox.
Here's the difference between the 78 Yankees and the 2025. They had clutch players. They were hurt, but they had Chris Chambliss. Now, you may not know the names, but look, if you're a Yankee fan, you should know the names. Everybody, I'm saying.
I know the names.
You had Chambliss, Randolph, Dent, Nettles, Munson, Piniella, Jackson, Mickey Rivers. This was a team. And it wasn't a bunch of millionaires that were scrummed together. It was a beautiful, articulate team that went there. And they had pitching, Catfish Hunter.
Guidry.
They had Ed Figueroa. They had all the materials.
They had Gossage on the team, I believe.
They had Gossage. They had Don Gullett. I mean, they had Lyle. They had Gullett. They had Dick Tidrow. They had a little something of everybody. But
they had a lot of dugout commotion.
Yeah, but come on, to come back from 14 and a half games out was unbelievable. They were winning every day, Jonathan, past that. Every day. Ultra Cowboy, good morning. How's it going? Hope. Hey, Nathan, how's it going? Um, you know, I just, I really, it's so hard to explain. Ali, I'm sorry to say that I love the New York Yankees, but right now the Yankees are a big joke, and they are. They are. I mean, I'm tired of sugarcoating it, folks. By the way, a shout out, good morning to everybody. Nice cup of Lavazza black coffee. So salute to everybody in the chat, everybody on the email. Thank you. And this one's for you. Nothing like Lavazza coffee.
Yeah.
Great from Italy.
Before we go any further, I would like to congratulate CC Sabathia on entering the Hall of Fame this week, tomorrow.
Yes. Congratulations, CC. Just make sure that your car is A-OK. There's the running joke that you broke down. That's not good, man. That's not good.
Well, he just posted a picture in Cooperstown.
And thank you for putting the Yankee cap on for Cooperstown.
Yeah,
we love it. John Ferrazzo, he's out of the email and into the chat. I talk, but nobody hears me. They need a new voice in the dugout. Fire Boone. Okay, John. All right, I'll tell you what. You're the new Yankee manager. Go follow what they want you to follow. And I'll ask, and then I want to know from you what you're able to do and not do. There's not going to be a difference. Please understand this, people.
Well, maybe the Yankees front office need to realize that what they want for their team isn't working, and they need to change something.
John, he hasn't lost the team. They love that man to death. The problem is he doesn't have full power to manage this team. And because of analytics, our bullpen is shot. It's totally shot.
And even early in the year, they used the bullpen when they didn't need to.
Joe Girardi won the championship with the same leaders, but they had clutch players. Where's the clutch here?
There's no Nick Swisher on this team.
Right. My God, whoever was there, I mean, give me a break. These guys were clutch that they had on the team. They don't have that. The Derek Jeters, they don't have that right now.
Well, that's a big, as I said, that's a big problem with baseball. A lot of people are trying to swing for the fences instead of swinging to get on base.
Hey, Charles, that's a good point. That's a good point, but I want to stress something. He's Mr. Softy because he has to be. He's got to try to keep these guys happy because analytics is saying he can't play every day. What do you want the man to do? I really wish that we can all of us, everybody in the chat, everybody could be a fly on the wall and watch Boone do a one-day managerial job for the New York Yankees. And I guarantee you'll all come back and say, whoa, Joe, you know what? More power to him. I don't want that job. I mean, we got to be a little fair here. Hey, Shabir, how's everything going? Good morning. We love you too. Thank you so much. Charles says, Joe, it's just a lot of bull. You know what? No, it's not that. Boone has to follow a guideline. He has no choice. So he's got to be really good with the players because if he loses the players, I mean, at this point, nothing's going right. And remember what I said before the trades. At this point, nothing's going to help this team because analytics is going to turn around and say, oh, McMahon's got to sit today. Do you think that Boone wants to sit McMahon after they just got him and they got somebody that hits 16 to 18 home runs a year? That we barely have a guy batting 130?
No.
And Jake is saying you can't expect the team to always be putting up 5 runs every game. It is their pitching right now. Boone even said it was too short in the bullpen. Well, do something about it. You know, how good is the minor leagues, the AAA? That's an embarrassment. They can't bring anybody else up. You have one guy, he gets hurt, so the whole system's gone.
And Toronto is quietly. Toronto is quietly.
This is what people want to talk about. What can I say? I mean, I hate this. I want to go on new topics. I really do. But it always comes down to this. We have a show the next morning from a Yankee disaster. And that's the problem. So, how do we get out of it?
Now the best record in the American League.
The what?
Toronto right now has the best record in baseball.
Well, you can't blame. Of course, they win almost every day. What do you expect? The Dodgers aren't doing that well. Mr. Met says the pitching in AAA is horse manure, and it's true. Right now, realistically, Jonathan, you know who they can bring up? Carlos Carrasco. So that's going to show you where we're at.
Well, also remember one thing about the Yankee pitching: they traded or lost a lot of pitchers over the last 3 years. They traded pitching for a Soto. They traded pitching for all their trades in the last 3 years have involved pitching. They made so many trades. They traded many players. I can't even remember all of them. So what
are you telling me? Boone is all right. First of all, no politics here, as everyone knows. That's number one, and number two, he's a follower of analytics. Okay. So what I'm telling you, John, is that Boone is following analytics. That's what he's following.
The analytics.
And if we don't like it, then you know what? Become a Met fan. Because this is reality with the New York Yankees. Unless the ownership changes or they decide to change their mind, they are heavily into analytics. So either we accept it or get a new team. And I am going to, you got to defend Boone a little bit here. Yeah, I mean, with everything that he's got on his mind, he is entitled to make mistakes because he can't run the club the way a manager should run a club. I mean, come on, man. Let's get real.
On the more positive note, what do you think of what are you looking forward to in McMahon?
I'm looking for the energy. I think he's going to love being in meaningful games. He's going to get the oomph. He's going to get ready. And I think it's going to be a big help. My concern is the strikeouts. But we haven't seen him hit for the Yankees yet, so we won't put any negative with the strikeouts or anything like that. But what I will say is that they got to pitch. I mean, right now there's a lot of pressure on our starting pitching. Celia, good morning. How you doing? You're up early. Hope all is well. Hi, Joe. I agree with Jake. Everyone's talking about Boone, but yesterday's game wasn't on Boone. This wouldn't even be a discussion if the bullpen could hold games. Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. Good morning, Blaze 455. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm flabbergasted. I really am. We are getting close to the trade deadline. As you know, we did make a really good trade yesterday. I believe it's a good trade, but it's only the start. They can't stop there. And
I'll have to head out
yeah,
in a minute, so I'll just
yeah,
tell
say your
you.
final words.
I think the Yankees are going to make at least one more trade.
It's got to be.
They're going to make one more trade somehow. I don't know what. There's a lot of talk about the possibility of Brendan Donovan getting traded, but that is a very long shot, and that would cost. A Donovan trade might cost you a Dominguez or even a Spencer Jones.
Yeah, but Donovan right now doesn't make any sense. It's another left-handed bat.
I know, but
they're not going to do that.
That's just all the noise that is coming out of
right.
the public.
I know.
So
and they're still saying that Suarez deal's alive. There's no way that's alive. No way.
Anyway,
but anyway,
we'll find out everything on Wednesday.
Well,
Thursday,
or before. Jonathan, thank you so much. There's an afternoon game, so we're going to because it's the trade deadline. I'm going to come on about 12 o'clock, and we'll have a pretty decent pregame show. Everyone,
I should be available around.
Great. Okay. Well, we will see you in a bit. Okay. Thank you again.
Thank you.
And we appreciate everything that you do for the staff. Thank you. All right. Before I move on, I just would like to, if you see the strolling on the bottom of the screen, because I am giving kudos to everybody that helps us on NY Yankee Mania. And just to go over a few of the names, everyone. So meet our staff. We have Jonathan, who, of course, he's the master of information. We have Nitin from NR Sports, who is just about everything here. Ken, the Ugly Truth. We have George swinging for the fences. We have Ben from Sports Pod and Sean from the chat. And, of course, every one of you. I can't thank you all enough. Each and every one of you are very, very special to me. Very special. Let's get back to the chat. And Celia again. They don't need to be pursuing another bat. They need at least 3 relievers right now. Kudos to you, Celia. Please, your mouth to God's ears. What I keep trying to say, what they are doing is not working. Tell me how to turn things around and start winning. I'll tell you right now, John. You know how you start winning? You take the analytics stuff, you throw it in the garbage, and you let Boone manage the way a manager used to manage 15 years ago, the right way. A computer can only help you that much. It's not gonna pitch for you. It's not gonna hit for you. It's not gonna make you catch a fly ball for you. It gives you a little information. You want to go to a doctor, you go and Google, I want a dentist. That's what it is. It's a shot in the arm. Celia, John Ferrazzo, they need arms. They would have over 60 wins right now if they had a better bullpen. That's not on Boone. What do you want Boone to do? What do you want him to do? His head is already filled. What can the man do? He leaves in the picture. Oh, he left him in too long. He takes him out. Oh, they took him out too soon. He can't win. He can't win. What do we want? What can this man do any more than he's doing? And let me tell you, folks, if he goes out on the market, he will be scooped up in less than 10 minutes because there's nobody out there that will take a job. John, it's not a matter that Cashman's the problem. It's the organization thinking what they're thinking. When they started analytics, have they won anything? Have they won anything? Yeah, okay, they went in the World Series. But like Giancarlo Stanton said, don't rest on that, guys, because that's not good enough. regardless if you're a fan of Boone or you're not, it's not fair to the man that cannot manage 100%. I'm sorry. That's just the way I feel. I'm not a fan of Boone, but Casey Stengel couldn't win with his bullpen. But Casey Stengel won a lot. The Yankees always gave him what they needed at all times. Boone has to bring in Weaver in the 7th inning and expected him to pitch to the 8th as well. That's taxing on Weaver. Right. But Jake, who are you going to bring in? You brought in your reliable guy in Tim Hill. They probably wanted, in case, to save Brubaker for today. And they haven't announced anybody added. Oh, yes, De Los Santos is coming up. Thank God. At least we have a proven guy there. So, I mean, really. Anyway, without any further ado, the master of the show is almost getting ready to come about and answer some of your questions. So when he gives me the thumbs up, we will put him on. So let's keep going. They have not won anything in 8 years of junk. 8 years of junk. Yeah, I agree with you, Charles. I really, really. Sean Browning says, I believe a trade is coming soon. Yeah, you said that. You did say that before, and it happened the day after, so maybe something today. But I do feel a little bit better with the bullpen with De Los Santos going back in there today. Thank God we can install some order in there. That is a big help. That is really a big help. So I don't know. I really don't know what I could, what I say about this all. All I could say is right now, we've got problems. We've got real problems, and we can't sugarcoat it anymore. We just can't sugarcoat it anymore. So guys in the chat, how do you suggest we fix this? Do you want to get rid of analytics? 95% of announcers and all say the Yankees are analytically driven. So what would you like to do about that? What would you like to do about that? Please, somebody enlighten us. Please enlighten us, because I just don't know what the answer is anymore. Charles says losing Cruz and losing Jay Cousins. We know that, but as a team, you have to try to fix that. And without further ado, we thought NR Media was ready to come up, but again, he's having problems with the live transmission. So we're going to just move on. John Ferrazzo, I have nothing against Boone. I have nothing against Boone. He's a good man. We need something to break up the losing. Yeah, and John, and believe me, I'm not yelling or picking on anyone, and I understand. I just with all my heart, I want everybody to understand. You got to give Boone a little leeway here. He can only do so much. He really can. He really can. I mean, what else can we say? Jake? Honestly, Joe, yes, the Yankees use analytics a lot, but I believe other teams do too. Watch this team start winning when they get bullpen pieces. Okay, I agree. I'm hoping you're right. I really am hoping you're right. The problem is, will they cut down? Will they cut down and let Boone manage? Let this guy manage. Sean Browning says, scrap the analytic department and the coaching staff dependency of analytics, because that's what they do. That's what they do. D-Train. The Yankee problem is the roster construction, organizational philosophy, and underperforming players. Yeah, Yeah, and Hal Steinbrenner at the end of the year, no matter what happens, again, he's got to reevaluate this team, but he should do it on his own, with no help from Cashman, with no help from anybody. Sit down and analyze what you have. Put your questions together, then get them in the office and say, Cash, tell me about this. I want to know about it. Don't start it with Cash. Let him be off guard. Let him tell. You have the questions ready, just like we have questions for guests that come on the show. You're not going to go, listen, Cash, I don't know what's going on, but I got to talk. No. You want to know what is doing. Where is this allocated? Why don't we have scouts doing this? Where are the position things? Are we just listening to analytics, or are the players being placed where the manager says, or where the coaching staff? He's got to make he's got to see everything and put it in his head, and then we'll see what exactly he wants. Yeah, Sean Browning, Hal should surprise in the clubhouse. He really should. Mr. Met, if Hal visits the clubhouse, what is that going to do? Well, you weren't around for George Steinbrenner. Let me tell you, when he went up to the locker room, the Yankees shook in their boots, and you can rest assured they went on a 4 or 5 game winning streak like that. You want to see the owner? Where is Hal? Go on the field once in a while. Look at the Met owner. He goes on the field. He's hugging. He's giving high fives. Where's Hal? Just making money. Well, if you want to make money and you want to keep filling the stadium, show your face once in a while. Go on the field. Shake some people's hands. Why not? What's wrong with that? Let's think about that a little bit. All right, I think we have things straightened out with NR Media. And, well, let's keep going. Why is everything that I'm saying ignored, really, Joe? That's meant. No, you're not. What are you saying that I'm not saying? Mr. Met, the bottom line is the Yankees are run differently than the Mets. So you're used to one way. Your manager is managing more than Boone is. And unless they come back with concrete evidence that Boone is managing, nobody's going to convince me and a lot of other announcers around the world and writers. And that's it. I am not ignoring you, Mr. Met. But what I'm trying to tell everybody is the Yankees are run differently. And I answered your question about what will Hal do? What is that going to do? I just told you. It would be nice. It would be nice. So, I mean, and people are telling me I'm ignoring you. I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm just telling you facts. I really am telling you facts. Hal is not the father. He's softer. We know. But Joseph hey, Joseph, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. But he has the power and the gold glove. Mr. Met, I was around for George Steinbrenner. I was born in 84. Okay, great. So you saw, well, the thing is, when he was on the rant, you were very, very young. But kudos to you for saying that and for doing and for, but please understand, I'm not ignoring you. All right, we're gonna try to bring up NR Media. for the last time. Hey, how you doing? His equipment I think has to go. I really do. I don't know. Every time we try to bring him up on the show, this happens in the morning. I think it has breakfast problems. I really do. Sophie, how you doing, Sophie? This actually is a great live stream. Even though I don't know much about sports, I'm really enjoying it. How you doing? Hey, Sophia, how's everything
going? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. 1 second. So thank you so much for listening. And, thank you again for you're the Sophie that's in Brooklyn, right? Shout out to Sophia. How you doing? Thank you again. And you'll get to learn about the Yankees. You'll get to learn about everything.
Yeah, welcome, Sophia. Welcome, Tribe. Welcome, Joshua. What's up, chat? Good morning, everyone. What's up, Charles?
We've got the Tribe here. Nestor Cortez, thanks for coaching us. Tribe, okay. Goodbye,
goodbye.
Big guy.
Man.
You're gone. Goodbye. Okay, so.
What's up, Mr. Matt?
Yeah, Mr. Matt.
Joe, you did something wrong.
What?
You got rid of Charles.
Oh.
What the? Really? Oh,
I'll get him back. Yeah, well, when people say stuff like that, it's really horrible. Right. Charles, if you can hear us, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. Don't worry, big guy. I promise you. Or you know what, Charles? Use another name for now. Use your other names.
What's up, everyone?
All right, it's the Brooklynite. Shout out to Brooklyn, my old stopping grounds. All right.
Please subscribe to Joe from NY Mania right here. Please like, subscribe, share, and plus, please subscribe to our Nathan Sports Rush show and also our Job in the Mouth show. And my team and I help out Joe with the channel. We book guests for a show here, so stay tuned. My team and I are working on more guests for the show, so stay tuned. What's up, Sean?
Hey, Sean Browning, how are you? And Sean Browning is part of the of our staff. If you look at the scrolling on the bottom, please take a look because I'm thanking each and every one of the people that help NY Yankee Mania every day, and also everybody in the chat. Thank you again. Edgelock, how are you?
What's up, Edgelock? What's up, FJ? Joe, I have two other candidates from the Twins that could potentially be trade targets for the Yankees in the relief.
Okay, go ahead.
In the relief market. What about what's his name? Colome, and then also Luis Varland.
Colome.
They have good numbers this year, both of them.
Yeah, he's pitching pretty good this year. You're right about that. That you're 100% right with. But
what's up, Nasty One?
Hey, Nasty One. There he is. What's going on? How are you? How's everything going?
Yeah, Colome, Verland would be on the cheap side, and plus they would be good arms to add in the bullpen.
Yeah, something's got to give them because they can't. I mean, now look what they have ahead of them today and tomorrow. The two best pitchers, probably maybe in the National League.
Yep, Zach Wheeler and then Suarez, right? No, Sanchez or Suarez? Is it Suarez?
Yeah. Yes. That's today.
No, today is Suarez, right?
Right. So, I mean, Yankees really have their work. And listen, if they win the next two games, the Yankees, then kudos to them. Kudos to them. D-Train says, just like third base, anyone that we get for the pen, it's got to be an upgrade than what we have. And I agree with that. Brooks, Rep BK. Team not good. Mr. Met. Don. Okay. Guys, what do you think about today's game, guys? Who do you think might be the star? Are you looking forward to see McMahon and what he can do? Give us what you think. the nasty one. Then we get the Rays and the Dodgers. We need help fast.
Yep.
It's unbelievable. It really is. On a lighter note, Nathan, before so we could just like get back a little on track. Tell us about the Jet Camp. Tell us what's going on there, and
So
Yeah.
yes, yesterday we were at Jets camp yesterday, and George is there today actually. Shout out to George. He's there doing coverage. Yeah, we were there yesterday, and then they had a great camp yesterday. Everybody was locked in. The defense was locked in for the Jets. They were making plays on the defensive side, and Mason Taylor, their rookie tight end, they drafted this year. He did pretty good at the camp yesterday. So things are looking good so far for the New York Jets. And Justin Fields is day to day with that injury, the toe injury, but he'll be fine. So all in all, they're having a great camp, and with the new regime, new coaching staff, with Aaron Glenn at the helm. So it's going to be interesting to see. If they stay healthy, they have a chance to make the playoffs this year, but that's only if they stay healthy, in my opinion. And they have a good defense, obviously, with Sauce Gardner and the rest of the team. So looking good so far. And shout out to our friend Jack from Playoff Push Podcast. He's at Cooperstown right now doing the stuff, and he just met Mariano today.
Wow.
Yeah.
And does Jack get interviews too, like you do?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah.
That's great. But like I said, I'm just happy that let's talk about other things to calm down in the group, because everybody we're all upset. I mean, and rightfully so. We are all upset. And so, what are we going to do about it, guys? Are we going to make more trades? At least we're getting an arm in the bullpen, thank God. So let's see. I mean, Judge, Stanton, Bellinger, heroes, but again, they hit solo homers. What about 2-3 run homers like the other teams do against us? It seems like it just doesn't work. I mean, nothing's working. It's just they got more holes than Swiss cheese. They really do. What, in your opinion, Nathan? What do you think the next solid move in your? Are they going to have to lose a guy like Ben Rice to go get some really, really hard relievers?
Yes, either Spencer Jones, Ben Rice, and then or Dominguez and all, and then they're trying to trade with they're willing to trade Jesus Rodriguez and Flores too. So anything is on the table, including Spencer Jones, until otherwise. So
well, tell us a little bit about Flores. I know you've seen him.
We're good friends with him, and plus we've done a few events for him and with him, and then also we got him to do a shout out for Joe for NY Mania. Yes. So Rafael Flores, man, he's a great young kid, great guy, great catcher. He's an all around catcher. He can and his offensive production has been great at Somerset and also Scranton. So this is a great catcher that we have in the system. He's a gamer. He's all about competing at a higher level, and this is the type of guy who would keep on the team. And I mean, if you have to get something, you have to give, right? So I think you might have to give up him. So it depends. Everything's on the table, like I said, including Spencer Jones until otherwise. So
Felix says, kudos to you too. Going to the stadium today. Hope they win.
Let's go.
I mean, really, yeah, Felix. Come on. Maybe you can bring them a little bit of luck and all, And again, I want to say that just make sure that everybody understands something. We're all upset and everything, but the most important thing is enjoy the day, enjoy a beautiful Saturday, enjoy your family, friends, and don't worry about the Yankee thing. Will take president. Will iron out one way or the other. Rather you win a World Championship or you don't. It's not going to change our lives. What's going to change our lives is yourself. And you're going to go out there and be proud of what you do and what you've accomplished. don't have to be a proud and accomplished and put people. I don't want to mention names on as sports stars because kudos to them. I mean, they're great people. They're great role models. But you're a role model too, just like Nitin is, just like everybody on this show and everybody in the chat. You got to be proud of what you're doing. And that has no bearing on why you should be upset. You should be proud. Walk around and say, hey, you know what? I'm enjoying life. You can't be miserable all day long because the Yankees make 5 errors.
Yeah, so that's a well said, Joe, there. And by the way, apparently the Yankees were the favorites for Suarez, but they decided on McMahon because of the contract. He's under control.
Right. Yeah, for 2 years. Yes. And it just again, I don't want to sound like philosophy, but we get upset and everything, and some of you guys say, "Oh, that's it, I'm done. I can't watch. I can't watch do any podcasts." See, you're taking the fun out of everything because we're all here as one. We're all here as a family. So don't take it to heart, guys. Take it from an experienced guy who went through a lot of heartache with sports. And how I learned is to get into the media, get into it, and you finally see they're no better and no worse off than me. They may have a bigger bank account, fine. God bless them. But you know what? You have a family, you have your health. Health is number one. You can't do anything without health. Look at all the unfortunate things that have happened. Hulk Hogan, we lost an icon. Chuck Mangione, we lost another incredible musician. We're losing
Malcolm Warner.
Malcolm Warner. These are the things that make you stop and research and say, you know what? My God, I have my family. I have my friends. And that's what life is all about, guys. Not about a guy hitting a ball to the outfield. Be thankful for your grandkids. Love them. Show them the game. Go play outside if you can. Show the experience. But if you're showing them that you're mad and you're disgusted, how do you think, what kind of message are you sending the next generation? And I speak from experience. And anybody that like to talk about it, that just can't put the two, I would love to talk to you and make you understand that you are the most important person in the life and your protection. So I just want everybody to say, please be happy that you're healthy, you're walking this God's green earth, and the world turns. It goes fast, guys. Enjoy it. Nitin, I have another question for you. Are you going to be hitting the Giants camp?
Yeah, we did the Giants camp last year, also,
Okay.
and we're planning on doing it this year too. Yep.
Do you go back and forth? Is that what you do?
Yeah, we know a lot of players from both teams. So,
in your opinion, who's ahead?
We know a lot of players from both teams, and also some of the coaches too.
In your opinion, who's ahead right now on the two teams, the Jets or the Giants, or is it hard to say right now?
It's too early to tell, but I would say I give the upper hand to the Giants because they have Russell Wilson at the quarterback position. Obviously, everybody knows what he can do on the field. He's a winner of experience, and he brings the leadership. So I would say the Giants right now.
He's a Super Bowl champion, correct?
Yeah, he won with Seattle.
And he also put the Yankee uniform on, right?
Yeah, he used to play baseball back in the day,
That's awesome. That's awesome. And now your team also, you also cover a lot of basketball, right?
Yeah, sometimes. Yep.
Good. So during like the Knick games and all, you'll analyze. Your team will analyze everything going on.
Yep.
That's awesome. How about an experience with an interview? A ball player or a basketball player. What was your greatest experience, and what was uncomfortable for you? Have you ever had an uncomfortable feeling?
Hmm.
Well, that's good. That means that everything's been well with you. You know, I mean, I know a lot of people get some uncomfortable feelings, but
I think I would say the uncomfortable feeling would be Stanton at Somerset. He seems kind of off that day. I think probably he didn't want to do any interviews. So
really,
yeah,
did you ever have the pleasure yet of interviewing Reggie Jackson?
not yet.
Well, good luck to you, man. If he's in a great mood, he never keeps quiet. But if he's not in a good mood, oh my God! You know who's a really good person? Player, ex-player,
Nick
Willie
Swisher.
Randolph. Willie Randolph
Nick
is.
Swisher also, but Nick Swisher also, but Swisher.
I gotta tell the chat and you
No,
and you a funny
Swisher's
story.
the best. Swisher's the best.
I gotta tell you a funny story. If we ever get Willie on here, I'm
No,
not
but
sure.
but Nick Swisher is also the best too.
Oh, Nick Swisher's a funny
Yeah.
guy.
But
But
my team and I are working on Willie Randolph still to come on here.
well, thank you. And the one thing I got to tell you, Nathan, I don't know if I ever told you the story, but one of the first times that I was covering the Yankees for a small outlet, a network called At the Game Network.
Yeah.
So I'm in the Yankee dugout. I had just finished talking to, I believe it was Butch Weiniger, Yankee catcher at the time. And, you know, I'm in awe because it's like really the first time I'm on the field. I'm in the dugout. I'm in the clubhouse. So I'm in the dugout watching what's going on, right? And I sit down and I'm talking to Weiniger. So, you know, the interview finishes. Now I'm watching. Yeah, I'm watching Reggie Jackson and the Dave Winfield, all these guys, right? And Willie Randolph comes around. He goes, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" We said hello, shook his hand, and he's looking around, and like Weiniger even asked him, says, "What's up, Willie?" He says, "I can't find my glove. Cannot find my glove."
Yeah.
So he's walking around this and that. This is a true story, guys. This is really funny. So one thing led to another, and Willie goes, "Hey, big guy, could you get up a minute?" And I got up, and guess what, guys? I was so in awe. I was sitting on his glove. It was so embarrassing, but funny at the time. He said, "You think I can get my glove back?" Oh my God. I didn't know where to hide, guys. And I asked Willie, I said, "Willie, you got to do me a favor." He goes, "Yeah. You got to hit me. You got to hit a home run today. Please make me feel better." And you know what? He hit a home run to win the game 3-2. I will never forget that. It was the funniest story I ever went through. I did not feel the glove. That's how, I was in glory. I'm this young guy, it's sitting in the Yankee dugout where Babe Ruth was, where Joe DiMaggio was. So I just wanted to share a story.
That's awesome. That's a great story right there.
It's a funny, but very, I don't know if he's going to remember that, but because this is going back 30 years, but it was something I will never forget. My God, I went to church right after that to say, please, I hope the PR department doesn't hold it against me. So, but let's get back to the chat. I think everybody's cool now, and let's see. Guys, I almost wonder if McMahon wants to go back to Colorado, seeing how horribly the Yankees are playing right now. Well, Jake, first of all, he must have been on a plane, and I don't think he was worried about that right now. I think what he's worried about is, making sure that he's going to try to help his new team. So I wouldn't worry about that. Hey, who knows? He might have the big hit of the game today. I don't know. Sean Browning, Jake, I think he's glad to be out of Denver. I do too. What do you think about that? Yeah. What do you think about that,
Jake?
You think that he's happy to be out of Denver?
Yeah, I think so too. Change the scenery will help him, in my opinion. Plus, he's been heating up the last couple of weeks on the hitting side.
Yes.
I think I think being with the team that's competing for the playoffs, I think that will help rejuvenate him, and I think Yankee Stadium will help him.
Yes, I definitely believe that. So I just want to give just an update of what we're doing today, guys. So we are going to do a pregame show today at 12 o'clock. We'll go over the lineup and all of this, any transactions and all. So please come and join us. And then from there, please go to Ken the Ugly Truth's channel as he's going to announce the game, just like he did last night. Shout out to him, and shout out to Nitin, who also helped out in the broadcast. And he's always there to support each and every one of us, and we can't thank him enough. So, and then right after that, 5 o'clock is going to be our post-game show today, guys. 5 o'clock. So you don't have to rush or whatever. Whenever the game is over, go get a snack, have your lunch, have your dinner, whatever. And then 5 o'clock, we will come back.
Hey, Miguel.
Post-game. Yes.
No, Miguel. So what's up, Miguel?
Oh, Miguel. Hey, Miguel. How you doing? What's up, guys? Pitchers we're trying to trade for. Who are we trying to trade for? There's so many rumors right now, Miguel. We can't distinguish one way or the other.
Yeah.
Unless I can't. Nitin says, my team and I just reached out to John Rocker about coming on Joe's NY Yankee Mania. Oh, that would be a rocking show. The next one. Thank you, Nitin. And I can tell you that right in front of me right now. That's why you're such an important part of this show.
That would be a crazy show.
Oh, John Rocker.
Did you see the video when he got into the altercation with what's his name?
Yes, I remember it.
Who was it? I think
it was one of the Mets, right?
Yeah, hold on. I think I have it here. He posted it too. I don't know if he posted it. Let me see.
Sean Browning, I think, is saying Mel Stoudemire.
What's up, Sean?
What? I don't remember it being Mel Stoudemire. Mel is such a mild-mannered man.
Yeah, I don't know let me see.
I guess you know.
What's up,
Nitin,
John?
you are the man. Nitin, you are the man. I appreciate your input on this podcast.
Thank you.
That a boy, John. Well, we appreciate everything that.
Oh, it was Mahomes' dad, Patrick Mahomes' dad.
Oh, okay.
So I'm good friends with Patrick Mahomes Sr. and the Mahomes family too, because we had Mahomes Sr. on our show a couple years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Rock. Was John Rocca ever on a podcast with you guys?
No.
Oh my God.
But we know we're connected with all these players. Plus, we're good friends with the Mahomes family too, and Mahomes Senior. So plus, because one of my mentors is Lee Steinberg. He's the agent for Mahomes.
Oh yes, that's right. Miguel says, I'm hearing that they're going after some twin pitcher. I think they're going to end up with a trade with the Twins. I really do.
They're going to get Willie Castro, Duran, Joe Ryan, and also hopefully those two relievers, Marlin and Coleman.
What is it going to be, a 15-player trade? Jeez. Then you can come back here, and then I'll say, yeah, the Yankees are ready to win the World Championship. My God.
Imagine if we set up an interview with Mahomes Sr. and John Rocker at the same time on the show.
No, I can't imagine that. All hell will break loose. The language, I'm going to have to beep, 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 beep. Yeah, get Mahomes Sr. and let's talk about the situation. Oh, boy.
Yeah, we'll try it. We'll reach out to him for this.
Oh, who? No, I was saying. No, I was saying.
Sean says Stoudemire would be a great interview.
But Stoudemire passed away.
I know. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know that unless you bring the son, Stoudemire Jr. Would you do Spencer for Ryan, Duran, and Buxton? I don't want Buxton.
I don't want Buxton. He's another outfielder.
Well, besides that, he can't stay on the field. I might agree with Ryan and Duran, but you got to put at least Castro in there.
I want Duran. I want Billy Castro. I want Joe Ryan. I want Varland and Coleman.
Yeah, and then take the ball club and take the
stadium. Let's put Korea on the deal too.
Yeah, why not?
Play shortstop. Get rid of Volpe. Now you
Well,
have
not even get rid of. You know what? Give Volpe a taste of playing one day and then not playing the next day. And then now you watch
now
tonight.
now you're gonna have Korea at shortstop, McMahon at third, then Chaz at second. Imagine that infield.
Oh yeah, no question. Oh, that would be unbelievable. The one good thing, the one, I mean, did you guys see a short video on McMahon playing third base?
No,
Oh my God!
Jake Suarez is a righty, not a lefty.
Yes.
Why is he saying lefty?
No, Suarez of the Phillies. He's a lefty.
What are you talking about? No, McMahon has good numbers against left-handed hitters this year.
Oh yeah. No, okay. Going to be a strikeout machine
no,
today.
McMahon has good numbers against left-handed. He can hit left-handed pitching.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, listen. He's out of Denver. He's with the Yankees now. Maybe the Yankees will make another announcement. That's why I'm coming on at 12 o'clock. I normally don't do that. What is that?
No,
because of the fact that it is the trade deadline week and we don't have that all year long, I will come on. We'll do the lineup. We'll do anything else we know, and so we'll have like a short show, a good show, and then hop on Ken the Ugly Truths channel. But so important, everyone, everybody new in the chat today, please subscribe. Please press the like button. And some of the new people we have on the show, we will have George, I believe, for the post game show tonight at 5 o'clock to let you know.
He's at training camp with the Jets right now, so
yes, everybody gets around, and that's what's cool. Han Rogers, hey guys, what are the top 7 albums of your time? Albums? Okay, so he wants to talk a little music.
I mean, that's a tough question right there. Okay.
Wow.
Oh man, I listen to rap and hip hop. So.
Well, I'm more like I would say, I don't want people to laugh, but I mean, I like Celine Dion music. I like Kenny Rogers. People like that. But
I don't know if this is true or not, but. It says here the reeling Yankees are just desperate for pitching. League sources are claiming that they are willing to part with prize players Anthony Volpe, Peraza, Wells for player such like Paul Skeens. They're hoping that also Marcus Stroman turns the season around today.
Wow,
that's fake, I think.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? And Mr. Rogers, there. Now that you came in the stream. Well, you did that good part. Now, the other part is please subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. And everybody there. So what is everybody doing today leading up to the Yankee game? You guys going out? You going to a movie? What's going on right now? Let us know and give us your star of the game. And how long do you think Stroman will pitch today? I'm a little worried, but you never know.
Worried too, but I think Stroman will go 5-6 innings, 4 earned runs. 7 strikeouts, 4 walks, 8 hits. Then my star hitting the game is Judge, Volpe. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go Judge, Volpe.
Okay. Jake says I'm debating rather even to turn the game on today.
You should turn on the game. It's okay. Come on, we got this.
Come on, Jake. You gotta have a stomach, and then
you never know. You might be the good luck charm today, Jake. Come on.
Yeah, Jake. Go to Ken the Ugly Truths channel. You'll have a good time, and then at 5 o'clock, come back here, and we'll have a good time here. Don't let the good times roll. Roll.
Making a big ZD, swimming with the granddaughters, then dealing with this Yankees mess.
Oh, this one I like.
Big ZD.
Yes, making a big thing of Big ZD today. We are coming over, baby. Swinging with the granddaughter and dealing with the Yankees mess. Big ZD, a man after my heart. Oh my God, we got to put it together because I make a mean one. I make kind of a Sicilian style, but I do leave out the peas. I very, very rare unless the little ones want the peas. But yeah, man, you make it. How about showing us a nice picture later on, man? Enjoy it and enjoy the granddaughter. That's the most important. The
Yep.
Yankees will come later. The Yankees definitely will come later. I saw a tweet last night. Scariest part of tonight's game is Loizaga will pitch tomorrow. Oh, God. Yeah, I know it. Well, Nasty One says you got to have peas. Well, yeah, but I have a few other ingredients in there that takes over. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with the peas. You're right. So that's good. I'm glad you're sharing the good times, and no being depressed today, guys. Let's have a good day. Really, it's very depressing. Laugh out loud. I was watching yesterday with a bunch of Philly fans, and I was just sitting in the corner wallowing. Yeah, well, today might be your day to enjoy. So, Jake, I wouldn't worry so much about it. Well, let's see. We're an hour and 10 in the stream, and we're coming back at 12 o'clock. So, guys, how about we take we'll take a little break, and we'll come back at 12 o'clock and go over everything. In the meantime, we could do some digging and seeing if there's any Yankee trade news. We're all gonna go to our sources, see what's going on, and at 12 o'clock we'll come back with the lineup, and we'll talk a little bit and get you ready for today's Yankee game against the Phillies. So, Nitin, your final thoughts, and hopefully you'll join us at 5 p.m. and 12 if you can.
Let's go Yankees. Hopefully we make another trade today or whatever. But we got to bounce back today, man. This is a big series, and we got tough games coming up too. So the Yankees got to lock in, stay focused, man. And starting today with Marcus Stroman. And looking forward to seeing Ryan McMahon's debut today. Can't wait.
Yeah, we all are. Yes, you're right, Nathan. Thank you. So that's going to be a wrap, everyone. We're going to see you in just a couple of hours.
By the way, I'm going to add one more person to this hitting stars. You ready?
Yes.
I think you know where I'm going to go with this. You ready for this?
Go ahead.
I think McMahon's going to have a good debut. I think he's going to hit a home run.
Well, we got to see what his numbers are against Suarez.
Yeah.
We'll have that by in the 12 o'clock show. So we'll do that, everyone. And, and thanks for your input, Nathan. Hopefully we'll see you at 12 and or at 5 for the post game. So with that in mind, everyone, I hope you and your grandkids and wife, daughters, sons, everything, boyfriends, girlfriends, all have a great morning. We will see you at 12 o'clock for the pregame. Let's go Yankees. God bless you all. God bless America. And God bless the New York Yankees. Take care, everyone. See you in 2 hours. Have a great day. Thank you, Nathan.
Yep.